It's Ezra here at Moto247, and today I'm doing some gameplay on a custom track here on the PS4 of Monster Energy Supercross Game 2. So we got Hulk Smash Round 9 created by Willie Bars. I've only had a couple laps here, just switched to the Honda right now and only put in one lap. And I actually played this track before a couple weeks ago, did I think like a short race on it. So I kind of know the rhythm, but in my first lap I just did a second ago, I couldn't get anything down, so I should have probably put in some more laps, but go ahead and try to get some laps down here on this track. And I'm not the best on custom tracks, so bear with me here. But I like it. It's a longer track. And that's every time I go to send that jump, it's a smaller double on here. So you get a decent lap in here. Guys, if you're watching this and play this track, you're probably like, oh shoot, he's doing all the wrong lines. Oh brother. Just getting back and trying to find all the rhythms again. So remember that race we did online? It was pretty fun actually. Had a few good battles. There's a rhythm right there to the left, 2 lanes over. That's pretty fun if you can hit it right. And just a couple minutes ago, I did not hit that good at all. So let's see how it goes. I forgot the rhythm. Doubling. We have something. Use the last one. This is whoops there. But before I gave a review on this track, I just wanted to get at least a couple decent laps in, because it's not fair when I'm just sucking, even if the track, is pretty good. This one, it's a tricky one too in the race that we did. Oh, wow. So little over a minute and a half lap time here. Looks like at a large baseball stadium. Pretty fun tracks. You can go in these stadiums here. Oh, every time, see? Small double. The sand here too. You gotta hug the inside in these sand corners. Don't get caught up in too much of that stuff. Drive out too. What does Ricky Carmichael say? Like, you gotta get optimal traction. Don't want to be sliding around in that stuff, and especially in this game, it's like quicksand. It'll suck you up. Honestly, it feels pretty good. It's my only third lap now here. I'm probably not putting out good lap times at all, but the track has fun sections too. That triple here. Try on off. Ooh, that triple out. Oh no, no. It's not a triple, that's like a little backwards drag. There. These whoops here. Oh yeah, I think it's a double. Be a fast line, I'm not positive there. It's always fun watching people talk about these custom tracks. Oh, they're horrible, or whatever, talking crap about them. It's like, then they hit the fast line, they learn all the the good lines in the track, and like, oh my god, the track's amazing. See, I remember that lap and got it there. But yeah, what people don't realize too on this game is they have so many hours, well most people at least have so many hours on these stock tracks, and they know every line, they know every rhythm and all the different ones. They go to an online track and they judge it on their first lap, and if they're just bouncing through the rhythm sections, it's like you probably did that on the stock tracks too when you first played the game, so you gotta give them a chance. Plus, too, if you can't ride the bike, people trying to ride the Husky and just couldn't control it, and they're blaming the track. which that's what I really like on this game. Each bike is different. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do on MXGP 2019. Because, you know, each bike's different in this game. I see a lot of people riding the Hondas, but a lot of Husky riders as well. In the 250, it seems like the Husky, you know, it's just the way to go. And unfortunately for the 250, the Honda is not the way to go. I rode the Honda for a while in the 250, and I was just playing out getting, you know, pulled everywhere in every section, you know. It was slow, so. Then too, for this one, this Honda 450 here, I ran Pro Circuit and switched to Yosh, and it was like night and day difference. So just the right bike setup on this game to make you feel comfortable, because I know when I first started playing this game, you know, I couldn't really control the bike at all. It just takes some time, and then my point is, you know, once you kind of mesh with your bike, you can kind of, you know, get a flow going on these online tracks, get some good lines. Because you have to be creative on these online tracks for sure. Ooh, I messed up there. Yeah, but if you're racing on this track, you really gain some time on people in that section right there. Triple, which is not a good drive. I'll do probably 1 to 2 more laps, but anyway, getting to my review. Honestly, I like the track. Each person's style is different, and as you can see, I made a few custom tracks now, and for the most part, they're all kind of the same style. Like, did a Detroit 2015 replica. Did a Minneapolis 2K, or it's called 2K19, but Minneapolis 2019 replica. I think those are the only 2 replicas I did, but even in those, like, those are tighter, you know, as they replicate the actual tracks. But anyways, you can see each person's style is different, and how they build the track, and just even how they ride, which is really weird, because you can see how my style of track building is. It's more spread out, the jumps. They're not so tight and crazy. And honestly, I like it. But, a lot of people say good things about it. But I just don't like all those tracks, especially on these custom tracks. If you go to play with some people online, and if they don't have the track dialed, they're just bouncing through each, you know, section, and they rage quit because, you know, they're not having fun. So I just build my tracks to have good battles and have some good times on here. But yeah, this one I think is the only track I've ridden by this creator, Willie Bars. Shout out to him. But anyways, I like it, honestly. Giving my review on it. I like it's different for sure, and I like the 135 lap times. Which, like, I made my Moto 247 track, and that's a 209, I think, is the lap time. I did a few updates on it, so it's a little bit longer than it was, but another triple in there, make it a little bit slower. But anyways, on these custom tracks, especially if you're playing with some people online, if they don't know the custom track, you know, the few laps you have on the track, it's hard to get it dialed in. So I like this one. It's not too incredibly hard. It's fun, like that back section there. It's you know, if you get a good rhythm going, it's real fun, and you can make up a lot of time. But if you don't know it, you're not gonna like screw it up and end up having to bounce through every jump there. It's pretty straightforward. Nothing's really too crammed together. That, again, that's just my style, but I'm giving, you know, my opinion here. That's what I like about it. Right here, some options too. That's what I like. I like some options if you're doing an online track. Like, I just made a video of my gameplay there. It was horrible. too good here either, but come on. there's a quad that people are trying to do, but you know, there's pretty much two main lines, so it gives them some options, and it's not the same line over and over and over again. But I haven't been making too much videos on here. Recently, I've been doing videoing some of the league races, not all of them, but I want to do some more videos on here, do some gameplay videos of these custom tracks, and I'm doing so bad right now. Way down my heater, even though I screwed up the first part. Try to finish the lap out good. And another thing I forgot too, right as that circle popped up, is resets. I avoid a lot of tracks because it looks like the resets are going to be bad. Sometimes I'm like, heck, I'll try it, but even if you have a good track on here, I feel like the resets can kill it. And Arlington, the track is pretty good. I'm not too great there, but it's not that bad. But there's that reset there when you're going backwards at the start. It's a replica of Arlington 2019, and every time, you know, it resets you, and then after a few laps, you learn the line you have to take for it to not to reset you, and it's just not the main race line. And, you know, it just doesn't flow, which I think is a big thing in this game. And I get it, like if you're making a replica track, you can't get around that. But that's what I like. I know that's what I like about my Minneapolis track. There is a reset going backwards in the start. It's there for sure, but even if you're drifting into the corner from hauling the whoops the corner before, or if you're taking it inside, the resets are pretty good. And like this track, the only resets seem to be on when you're going across the start there. But I was, you know, that wasn't really the main line. I was hugging the left so I can get a good drive going into the sand. But like when it just pops up and goes away, you know, it's fine. But when it's, you know, constantly resetting you and you know, messing with your lap times, it's not really worth it. But anyways, trying to get better at these gameplay videos. Can't really talk and play at the same time. At least talk and try to put in a heater, so I need to practice on that. But go back to pit here. But that's my review on Hulk Smash Round 9 on Monster Energy Supercross the Game 2. And my setup, I don't know if I mentioned that in this video, but people ask me my setup, and I mentioned it in my last video, but click on it. And here it is, all stock. And then you go over here to the gearing, and I got long gearing. And on my Honda, well, heck, on any bike I really use, it's mainly long gearing, except for Monster Cup I use Dean Wilson, and I think I use medium there. But no joke, besides that, basically any other track, unless it's some crazy custom track, I use long gearing. And I guess it just depends on how you ride the bike and how you shift and everything. But it's pretty cool because I ran medium before. Like, I didn't even touch any of this stuff, and I got on long, and I felt like insanely faster. So I went through and did some time attacks, and not kidding you guys, I was like a second to 2 seconds faster, almost, you know, like on every track I did. And I'm not crazy fast on this game, but I think I was like running like a minute lap time at Glendale, and went along and got a 58, so within like the first, I think, lap or two. So that's my setup. People ask me, and that's, you know, pretty much everywhere, like I said. So got the long gearing. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry about the gameplay, it wasn't the greatest. Really need to get some more time on here. But anyways, yeah, thank you again for watching the video. Go follow us on Instagram if you haven't already. It's at moto.247, and we have some news coming up about our page, probably here in the next week or two, so stay tuned. Peace out.